Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and I'm back with more of Let's Play Rimworld. Where, well, I'm going to name them the victims of circumstance again, but we haven't gotten that far yet. But this is episode 1. I haven't even looked at the map yet. I just hit start, started recording, and here we are. So immediately pause. A llama named She-Devil. And I can rename that, by the way, because mods. Okay, let's take a look-see around. Oh, we have some boomlips down there. Interesting. They actually changed it so they're useful in the base game. They can be built for chem fuel. And I'm just looking at this, I'm thinking, that is a lot of rich soil. In a somewhat centralized place. I think we may have to go for it. Or at least have part of our crops on it and eventually expand out into it. And wall off here and go around and maybe use this as a natural funnel, even though there is a steam geyser right there. So let's see, there's a steam geyser there. I don't see, oh, no, that's not a steam geyser. I just saw the dot. We have some compacted plasteel exposed. That's nice. Another steam geyser north. So if we wall off here, actually that's, now that I think about it, that's one mod I should have gotten, was the more planning mod. If we do like, actually this is way too much, but you get the idea. Something like this, and maybe use this as a natural funnel in. That could work. That would give us a lot of rich soil. Yeah. And also puts us near at least one of the ship chunks. I'm just looking around to see if I could spot the ancient danger. No, that's not walls. Oh, shit. Well. That's inconvenient. That is highly inconvenient. Okay, this is something that could happen normally on mountainous maps. But this is considered large hills, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. I didn't realize it could happen on this. Okay, so what is happening here? This is not a mod. This is stock. Occasionally, you'll get caves, and in these caves can be hives. Thankfully, it's dormant, so it's not going to reproduce. But yeah, we are going to have to cut off part of this map. Thankfully, it's out, in the outlier, so we could just cut it off for now and deal with it in the far future once we have actual guns. Oh, that's likely the ancient danger. So it's to the north, which that's fine, we can deal with that. I'm just looking around the map before we even get started. Yeah, but on a mountainous terrain, it's far more likely to have a lot of these caves and a few hives, a fair amount of time, and getting one on large hills. I never encountered that, and I've done generations on large and small hills quite a bit, so this is unlikely and less than ideal. So immediately before we do anything else is zone area. And manage new zone. Actually, we can do it with just area 1. Area 1. Basically, this is a keep out zone. And I'll put it out to here. All right, that looks good. So expand, manage areas, invert. And we are going to restrict everyone to area 1. And hopefully keep away from that. And our llama is going to naturally be restricted to the home zone anyway. So yeah, but since we have a llama, that's going to make early trading a lot easier. Alrighty. First things first is we need to rename you, assuming we can. To your proper name. And let's remember who's who. So you get the survival rifle. Oh wait, no, you were the... You do that. You, Kitty, get the survival rifle, and you get the revolver. No ammo to deal with, so we got that going for us. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this up as a farm. Unfortunately, we have buffalo hanging around, which we may have to deal with. So, actually, we should clear out these plans. So, it was orders, reboot plans, just clear that for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up here and I'm going to do plans again. And I'm going to plan out for 7x7s, but put down 5x5 for now. So 7x7. 7x7. That unfortunately is a little... So if we narrow it down a little bit, so 6 by 8, that's close. Not quite, I don't think. I suck at math, so. We'll do a 6x6. That could be heel root. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one more here. Hang on, is that on the fertility? Yes, that is. Alright, that is our plots so far. So we'll fence it in, which that is something I am running, of course. And we'll burn up most of our initial wood just to fence this in. And kind of segregate it off from any animals. Because honestly, that is a terrible, terrible thing to have happen, is to get something like a trombone into your field. Actually, let's continue building up and we'll surround the fertile land in case we want to put a little small thing here. Okay, that looks good. Now gates. Since this is the zone line, essentially, for lack of a better term, we'll not put any gates on the side of it. Put a couple on the bottom, one on the top, and one on the left side. So cancel. Yes, I have to do it like this. Cancel. And cancel. A wooden gate there. And there. And a gate there. Chop that wood. Oh, almost forgot. Orders, unforbid everything. And what I'll do is we'll set up our, even though I'm not going to do all the full zones. This full growing zone with can't remember if rice really gets a bonus from fertile soil, but we'll see if I can find it on this list. Well, do you see the rice? Cotton, eggplant, cocoa. Alright, where's the rice? Oh, there it is. So, fertility, yeah, that's going to do excellently on this, and this will get us ahead on our food big time. This is likely going to be a long episode, particularly since I've spent so long just sitting here planning. 5x5, a 5x5, a 5x5, 5x5. Well, actually, that was 4x4, 5x5, and 5x5. Alrighty. This is going to be heal root just to get going on it. Assuming I can find all this because there's heal root. We'll leave that potato, corn, that was going to be, I thought I clicked rice. Rice. Since this is Arab, or arid shrubland, not Arab, arid. Repeat after me, arid. It's dry. We'll go ahead and grow a little bit of hay grass. No, what the hell? We'll do tomatoes. Let's see, nutrition point 2. Growing time 3 days versus nutrition point 2, growing time 3 days. Yeah, we're gonna change the pace. Tomato. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. That's a mod that's showing me that there's raiders in the area. You know, basically anything that's hostile. So set that. Firefighting. Patient, which we want the doctor to do that beforehand. Flick is going to be very important. Wardening on 2. We don't really have an animal handler, do we? We'll turn that off for now. Cooking. I rerolled my cook, didn't I? Alright, doctor could cook. Mining could be disabled. Construction. I mean, this will do for now. And there's plenty of grass in this area for she-devil to, well, deal with. We'll expand the home zone. And I should actually set this up so that she-devil doesn't go into here. So that means a new animal area. Probably don't need to make one anyway, but basically I don't want she-devil in this area. Or in my fields. So I'll limit her to outside the fence. And she can be trained to haul, but don't want to do that just yet. And there we go. Yeah, basically I want to fence this in before... Let's see. Prioritize delivering resources. I want to deal with... Or I don't want to have to kill these muffalo because they go pretty much to waste for now. So, oh, got a little bit of cryo sickness. And I think pretty much, well, nearly everyone can do that. Elthie's just hauling, though. Even though you're crap at it, I'm gonna... Well, now let's just leave you hauling so you could help out with getting the fence up and running, because we successfully kept the muffalo out. That's what I wanted. Yeah, you can see the pathing is still a little brain dead, but not as bad as some games. Okay. Oh. And we are pretty much fenced off. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, at least this gives me an easy way to go check on those guys. So next up is our first stockpile, which we'll build just out here. Which is pretty much the bog standard for what we've done before. There, there, there. Oh, not there. There. And there. Oh, that's what we should... Now I remember what I was wanting to build. Is bamboo, because we are going to be low on wood. But I could do a small bamboo field down here for now. Let's see. Bamboo. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. And our workers are going to quickly set this up. And I'll go ahead. Oh, I should have. Set this up after or before this area, because we need to clear out She-Devil from this area. Which is that, because we're going to move our food here as well. Okay. Yeah, prioritize sowing area. Yeah, I want you to work on the rice first. And Althie's just loading up everything. It's going to be Althie's job to pretty much be haul bitch for a while, because you're mostly a crafter. Granted, I can turn on your growing to get you to start working in the fields for a bit, because it is just, you know, planting seeds in the ground. It's not that difficult. but it's slow. I mean, look at Alfie compared to everyone else. So that may not be a good idea. And that's day one. The bugs are still bugging. Yeah, I'm just nervous about that hive. And day two dawns. Then autosave. And we are back to work. Our rice is growing rather nicely. You can see this mod is in play. It shows us, just our percentage of how much is in a particular area. So we have 34 plants at 10% grown. Getting heel root in the ground. And getting potatoes in the ground. This is going to be a bit of a pain to see what's going on exactly, so I'm going to clear my my plans. But we do know where everything goes. A little bit of hay grass. Since we have she-devil. Okay, and that is our growers pretty much done for now. Only took them about a day to do this. Okay. So we got that done. Next thing is that we should probably... Well, we have technically a little bit of defenses with defense. And because our first couple of raids are melee focused, we can deal with this for now. So we need to get some buildings going, particularly... shelter, and also a little bit of production. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up production for one, just to get stone blocks going, because we can only do so much wood structure. I mean, it's generally not a good idea to stick with wood anyway, but yeah. So I'm just going to plop down production out here, and I'll move it later, of a stonecutter's bench, or stonecutter's table right there. I mean, granted, it is 101 out right now. It's rather toasty. In fact, everyone's hot, so getting production for, or getting our kind of just meal room, cafeteria, whatever, is probably not a bad idea, so we could work on getting some safe temperatures. Let's see. We have a fair amount of sandstone in the area, so that's probably what we want to focus on, at least for now. So do it 20 times. I'll keep Alfie out of trouble. Seeing our haulers do their thing. There's actually a second cave over here I didn't see. That's so cool, huh? A more compacted plasteel. It's just this one is the one that has the hive in it. Okay. So we're getting that done. I'll go ahead and do... actually, I should probably commandeer this for now. So, orders. I'll claim this. can use these blocks to finish this off to be able to build to make a small room. So we'll deconstruct that. And also floors, remove floor, there's a little bit there. And I'm going to keep an eye on our sandstone blocks. Oh, that was steel. Okay, well. Is this a steel? Oh, yeah, that is steel. Huh. Okay. This shouldn't be an ancient danger, so I'm okay tearing this apart. So, claim. I just don't want to burn steel to do this. Mega Scorpion. Lovely. I should have put sleep spots here. You may have to do a second episode of this to get to the town name. Because, yeah. This took a while, but also spent a lot of time plotting. There's defensive needs, but we have our defensive needs. Seeing a little bit of slowdown, but that's just recording. I'm sorry about that. Particularly on fast forward. Oh, did I not? I'm not expecting anything in this. Okay, good. What we'll do, that's marble, structure, marble blocks, just so we don't burn up our resources too much. And we'll go ahead and do floors and remove that bit of floor for a little bit of extra steel. And Healthy still going nuts with the blocks, which is precisely what I wanted. So seeing our construction going. We got visitors, and they have a few items to trade. Thankfully, they're staying far, far away from that mega scarab. Wonder what happens when they run out of insect jelly. Guess we're about to find out, huh? Okay, who was our best bet here? Healthy. They have pemmican, they have some herbal meds, and that's it. Not interested. Didn't think they would have anything amazing, but, you know, wanted to be safe. Okay. That's done. We got some blocks going. I'm not going to worry about the ship chunks just yet, but I am going to keep that open to keep an eye on things. We are at 240 blocks. pretty much a few more blocks and we could start putting down the basics of our freezer, lunchroom, and kitchen. I mean, we could do it with wood and just strip the entire place, but that doesn't seem like a particularly great idea. So, yeah. By mid... Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say, if by midday we don't get the name prompt, I'll just call it here and be done with it. So, it's Kitty that's thinking this. So, first of all, victims of circumstance, because I love that name. And let's see. What name do I want for my list? Because I chose a few out of the master list that I may have just, searched Google for, interesting town names and, made a master list. I'm constantly adding to, by the way. Here we go. Nether Wallop. Oh, that's going to be a fun name to say for a while. Nether Wallop. What can I say? I'm using myself at times. But yeah, that is Rimworld episode, 2, but it's the 3rd I've recorded so far, so. As always, constructive feedback is greatly appreciated, either in the comments below, or if you don't really have anything to say, but want to let me know that you enjoyed or hate this, hit the appropriate buttons, and subscribe if you wish to see more of Rimworld, Nether Wallop, or my other content. And also, if you wish to have your name on the name list, your name left down below would also be very useful. Because, hey, I'm not a psychic. I can't tell if, you want your name on this nonsense or not. Right? Anyway, we got rice growing. We're getting blocks ready for our building. Matter of fact, what we should do before I forget is just do a zone area, dumping zone, a little dumping zone right here for here all sandstone chunks and all the things. So LT will do the blocking while everyone else grabs the chunks. Yeah, we are done here for the day. I'll see you with more of Rimworld Nether Wallop next time.